What's going on, everybody? It's the Jack here once again with another Wavature 101 video for you guys. Yeah, that's right, Professor Wavature is back at it again with another Wavature 101 video for you guys on this wonderful Wavy Wednesday. Before we hop into the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I got a major giveaway coming, when I hit 2,000 subscribers, and we're not too far from that. Last time I checked, we were at the 1,820 number, so let's keep that number on the rise. Let's keep that number going. Also, don't just subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell so you don't have to search for my videos. My videos will come to you. They'll come knocking at your door like the UPS man. So make sure you guys continue to, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, like the video, and comment if you have any questions, comments or concerns, regarding, the content covered in any video or just content in general, or if you just want to ask me a random question, you feel me? So don't be scared to engage with the kid. Also, make sure that you guys, are, keeping, taking the proper precautions, even if you're still going out and things of that nature. I want to make sure all my viewers and everybody around the world is as safe as possible, so make sure you guys are staying smart when you guys go out there, and as the world opens back up, make sure you still, take the proper precautions as everything is opening, okay? Alright guys, now all that is out the way, let's dive right into the content so I can teach you guys the clock crown method. This is just something that, I might not be the inventor of, I might not be the creator of, however, it's just something that helps me. I never really seen any, waiver or anybody kind of, explain it this route, but however, I don't know every, YouTube waiver or every waiver period, so if this, method has been out before, I don't want to make it seem like I'm taking credit for it, but if this has never been, talked about or mentioned in the way that I'm about to describe it, then I'm coming to you guys with this new crown method to better your crown, to bring your crown together, to help you guys when it comes to finding the proper angles for your crown. Like the crown, the clock crown method is just a way to help you with your angles and help you decide where to brush, when to brush, and things like that. So if nobody ever came out with this method, I'm coining this method the Wavature clock crown method. You feel me? So with that being said, let's get to it. The Wavature clock crown method, works for both swirls and beehives, regardless of where your crown is. Your crown could be to the left, it could be in the middle, it could be to the right. It doesn't matter where your crown is, this is going to help you. So what you're gonna do, I printed out these pictures, right, of clocks actually. You feel me? This is a regular, your standard analog clock. So that black dot in the middle where the hands on the clock would meet, that's where your crown is. That is that quote unquote bald spot. You feel me? So you're actually going to be brushing either from or around this this dot, depending on the pattern that you're going for. So if you're going for a swirl crown, actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna dive into the swirl crown last. I'm gonna help my beehivers first. You feel me? If you guys are actually gonna be going for a beehive, you're gonna take your brush, we're gonna pretend like that midpoint right there is your crown. That black dot is your crown. You're gonna take the tip of your brush. Now let me actually teach you guys how to hold your brush. When it comes to taking your brush, regardless of the type of brush it is, you only want to, when it comes to brushing your crown, you want to use the tip of your brush. You want to use that area and that area only that's left on the brush. You feel me? That helps you stay precise with your angles and really get into those crevices. Now, when you're only use that brush, that means you're not gonna have the brush flat on your head like so. If this is your head, you're not gonna have the brush like this. You're gonna put the brush up at an angle like that to make sure you're only using that area. And that's really going to help you when it comes to, brushing those little areas. So you're going to kind of tilt the brush up and make sure you're only using the tip of the brush. So if you're a beehiver, what you're going to do is you're going to take the tip of your brush, put it right on your crown area, that dot, and you're going to start off by brushing up towards the 12. So you're going to start brushing up towards the 12, then up towards the 1, up towards the 2, the 3, and the 4, and you're just gonna go all the way around until you come back up to the 12. Now, being that from 12 to 6, 12 to 6 is on the right hand side of the clock. It's on my left hand side as of right now, but in a sense, when you are brushing, you're gonna be in the mirror, so it's gonna be flipped, it's gonna be on your right hand side. You feel me? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your right hand when you're going from the 12 all the way down to the 6. you're going to want to use your right hand to help you out with that one, just to make sure, you know, you're hitting that side properly. Then what you're going to want to do when you're moving your way back up from 6 to 12 is switch hands to make sure you're, you know, hitting every angle correctly. So you're going to go from the 6 to the 12 using your left hand, you know, and that's definitely going to help you guys out. Now, if you need to physically see what I'm talking about, I got my marker right here, and I'm going to physically draw out the angles that you're going to hit. All right, so you guys see the red arrows. You guys see how they all start from that dot in the middle. That is the quote-unquote bald spot of your crown. You're just brushing to each number on the clock from 1 through 12 in that direction, going from that number from the middle out to the number. From the middle out to the number, and you're gonna hit all these angles. So picture a clock on your head, and you're gonna wanna hit, you know, 12 to the 1, to the 2, to the 3, to the 4, down to your 6. Switch hands, then go from down to the 7, back up around until you hit back to the 12. That is how you guys are going to want to brush your hair. So once again, you're going to start off from the middle, from that quote-unquote bald spot on your head, and you're going to go up to the 12, up to the 1, up to the 2, out to the 3, out to the 4, and so on and so forth until you wrap your hair all the way around. And don't forget, once you get to the 6, switch hands. It's going to be a whole lot easier for you guys. Then go from the 7 back up to the 12. And this is for my Beehivers. Matter of fact, let me write that down. So yes, this is for my Beehivers. If you guys need to, if you're a Beehiver right now, screenshot this. I'm gonna pose for you guys just so you guys can screenshot this to help you out. Okay? Go for it. Got it? Cool. Now, when it comes to my swirlers, you know, I'm a swirl waver myself, so this is definitely gonna, you know, this is how I approach my crown. So it's gonna be very similar. You're gonna take your brush, the tip of the brush, regardless if you're a Beehiver or a swirler, that you're only gonna brush with the tip when it comes to brushing your crown. So you're gonna take the tip of your brush, that area that's left over, you're gonna tilt it at that angle to make sure that you're only using those part of the bristles, and you're simply gonna brush similar to how the second hand moves on your second as far as time, not second as in the number, second as if time, like seconds, like 5 seconds. You know, you're gonna take that brush and brush in the direction similar to how the second hand moves, and work your way around the clock, just like the second hand. So you're gonna start at the 12 and keep pulling through your hair all the way down till you get to the 6 in that circular motion. Once you get to the 6, we're switching hands. We're switching hands, and we're gonna start at the 6, then we're gonna work our way right back up to the 12. You feel me? And that black dot in the middle, once again, is your crown area. That's your quote-unquote bald spot. You're gonna be brushing around that quote-unquote bald spot. Now, you don't wanna just drag your brush around like so. You know, that's forcing it. You're not gonna have wave development. Your hair's gonna go in that direction, don't get me wrong, but you don't wanna just drag it. You wanna physically brush. You wanna give it the brush strokes like you would your hair. So you're gonna kinda go in little small fragments. So when you're brushing from your 12 down to your 6, you're gonna pull, 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 and wrap around until you hit to the 6. Switch your hands and go do the same thing back all the way up until you hit the 12. Now, once again, I'm going to draw out the arrows for you guys. All right, guys. So, in the middle of recording, I kind of remembered that, you know, your swirl could go in 2 different directions. You can either have a clockwise swirl, or you can have a counterclockwise swirl. So, based on the colors right here, if you guys look closely, hopefully you guys can see the green. I think you guys can. The green shows clockwise because it goes in order from 12 to 1, like 12, 1, 2, 3, you know, around like a regular clock hand would do. And the red shows the counterclockwise. So basically, if you want your swirl to be, you know, clockwise is how my swirl goes. You're gonna brush as if you're brushing the green. So you're gonna treat the green arrows, and you're gonna brush your hair in the direction of the green arrows. Now, if you are a swirler who wants their swirl to go counterclockwise, which means the opposite direction, you're just gonna brush your hair in the red arrows. So let me write that down for you guys. Alright guys, it is now written down. If you guys want to, you guys could go ahead and screenshot this to be able to help you guys out, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys some moments to do that. Got it? Cool. Alright guys, so there you have it. You know, we have a method for you guys, whether you're a beehiver or you're a swirler, to help you guys, you know, when it comes to finding your angles. You know, if you are a beehiver, you're just brushing to the numbers, and if you're a swirler, you're just brushing in the flow of the numbers, treating your brush like that second hand and going around the clock. Whereas if you're a beehiver, you're just brushing from that midpoint out to a number. Alright guys, so if you guys would like to have those pictures in your arsenal to help you with, you know, your angles and stuff like that, the two diagrams I made, regardless if you're a beehiver or a swirler, you know, just reach out to me via Instagram. I have my Instagram pop out right here. You know, it's gonna pop up somewhere here, and I'll definitely could be able to, you know, send those to you, so you know it can help you with your wave journey and help you better your crown. And hopefully this method works out for you. There was two guys that commented on my last video, my last crown video, where I kind of, you know, used it as a clock analogy really quickly, and didn't really get into the specifics too much, or as far as showing you guys what I meant. You know, but they said that the analogy really helped them. You know, one that was, I believe his name is Cartese Jones, and the other one was, I think it was like Cam J or something to that effect, or Cam C. It was Cam something, I believe. You know, so shout out to those two, because those two people are kind of what, you know, motivated me to come out with this video. You feel me? Like, I noticed that it helped them, and they basically said it helped them a lot. So basically, with that being said, I figured that let me dive into this a little bit more and explain it a little bit more, and print out these clock diagrams that I could physically draw on to show you guys. You know, I figured that, you know, if it helped them too, and with a quick little wrap up of what I was saying, you know, and that using it more so as an analogy, it'll help out you guys if I really went into depth with it. You know, kind of explain, you know, what exactly I meant and all that good stuff. So hopefully this video does help you. If it did help you, make sure you like the video and comment, you know, that it did help you. And if you feel like it didn't help you and you want me to go into it a little bit more, or you want me to, you know, figure out a different way to explain how to brush your crown, comment that and let me know that as well. You know, so I can figure out a way to be able to help, you know, everybody. You know, when it comes down to it, you know, I try to make sure I provide videos for it to be able to help all of my viewers. And you know, if there's something specific that you want covered as well, make sure you guys let me know that. Let me know that too. You know, I was just talking to my mom about it. You know, I kind of, when it comes to my content, I kind of, you know, just assume what you guys need help with. So, and you know, kind of based, you know, my videos on what I needed help with when I was, you know, trying to get my waves going and this, that, and the third and all that good stuff. So, you know, definitely don't be scared to either comment, you know, below if you're not a public person and you want to reach out to me on a more private level. You guys could, you know, hit me up on Instagram, you know, and ask me, you know, some specific questions, and I'll make a video on it. That also, before I sign off, make sure you guys get your Waveature Essentials. This is just one of the options of colors that I have for my brushes. You know, if you see, go to my Instagram, you'll see more of the merchandise that I have. You know, I have a bunch of products as far as brushes goes, and I got some nice quality silkies for you guys. This one I have for sale too, but this one actually sold out. You know, but I have more coming, you know, that should be landing this week, or early next week. So if you guys want any of your Waveature Essentials, please reach out to me via Instagram, and I'll be sure to get you guys your Waveature Essentials as well. I'll mail them to you and everything. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off. Keep that brush in motion. If you want the ocean, pick a goal and go get it, and make sure you keep that Waveature going. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.